Hello and welcome to game number 3 of the 2023 Quakertown Girls Lacrosse season. We are here for a matchup between the Panthers and Council Rock South. I'm joined by Jaden Owens. I'm Rocco Pellegrino. First of all, our good buddy lacrosse analyst Jaden Owens. Got anything to say about this game, Jaden?
Hopefully it's not too bad. That's all we can hope for.
Council Rock, pretty good unit overall. They have a Richmond commit on offense. They also are 1-0 to start the year. They demolished Hatboro 18-1 in their opening outing. As my has been on the opening draw, unfortunately going to lose this one, so Council Rock will start with the first possession of the game. Quakertown dropped their last matchup 20-2. Got to get out to a quicker start than what they did last time.
They definitely have to defend the passes better. That's kind of what killed them last game.
Definitely agree. A lot of cuts to the net allow for some open shots for Penn Ridge.
It's great defense by Quakertown right now.
Oh,
damn.
That's going to be a foul.
That was dang.
Yeah. It's going to be an 8-meter shot here. We learned that. Unfortunately, we don't have a Council Rock roster, so we're just going to have to go by number. And that's going to be number 3. A nice save by Grace Stout there in net, the Quakertown netminder. And this will be Quakertown possession. Good defensive start there. As Kira Shaw now for the Panthers controls this one at about the 25-yard line. Now here comes Katie Haggerty. A nice pass to Livian Stover. She takes this one across midfield. And Quakertown's on offense for the first time here tonight. Now here's Cameron Haggerty, the twin sister of Katie. Behind the net now, it's Rosenberger. Dumps it off to Durstein behind the net. So we're through the first minute and a half of play here at Alumni Field. Rosenberger has this one stolen away. Nice defensive play there by the Council Rock defense. Second possession here on offense now. Yeah, Jane, you're on defense right now. What's your mentality? You trying to apply some pressure, maybe sit back and try to intercept some passes? What are you looking to do here?
Going off of last game, I would think that you would let off some pressure, try to break up some passes, because the passes is what killed them. So going into this game, I would just try to break it up, turn the ball over, and go on from there.
I like that. Try to get out and transition a little bit like basketball.
Yep, like basketball.
Definitely. Catalano playing some nice defense now for the Panthers as Council Rock's working this one behind the net. Panthers looking for their first win of the year in game number 3. They started 0-2. They started 1-7 last year. Inside
Great
pass
defense.
Now deflected away as Stover takes it. Making a pretty good run here down the right sideline as she looks to find
Cameron Haggerty.
Yes, sir. Over the middle now in transition.
Taking
Haggerty
it all the
on
way.
The right side.
Ooh.
Had a shot there. But this will remain Quakertown ball as it's going to roll out of bounds. But Panthers were the first one and the closest to it. Learned that. You know, we're all learning tonight.
We are learning. We are learning.
For everybody. Stover now. This one's turned away. Council Rock now on the break. You know, we learned the yellow stick was not just a fashion statement. It's actually a strategy thing. You know, it blends in with the yellow ball.
We learn something every day, Rocco.
Yes, we do. We learn something every day here. Catalano playing some defense now. This one's
great
thrown
defense.
wide.
Great defense.
Will stay Council Rock ball, though.
This definitely shows improvement from last game.
On the net now once again. Council Rock has spent a lot of their time on offense here behind the back of the net.
Seems like they're trying to do the same thing as Penn Ridge did.
Definitely another turnover now as one of the Council Rock attackers slips. Stover once again down the right sideline.
She loses it.
Looks like she's thrown down out of bounds.
No
Going to
call.
stay Panthers ball, though, virtue of the foul.
Oh, there was a call. Okay.
It was.
There was a call.
We need more energy with the calls. You know, I need to think we need a louder whistle.
Yeah, I don't hear anything from up here.
Yeah, it's a little quiet. Could use some Some louder whistles, I think. Quakertown once again on the attack. This time it's Stover taking it, trying to keep possession here. Ball rolls around on the ground. She's able to maintain it. Trying the right side here.
Looks like she's getting smacked a lot.
Surprisingly, no foul called or anything, but still fighting and maintaining possession as she dumps it off now to Sierra Mori. It's a much better opening start. Just looks a lot more cohesive offensively and defensively for Quakertown.
It's definitely better communication going on down there.
They fell down 6-0 early on. That just put them in a hole that was way too deep to overcome. Stage Quakertown ball, another whistle. And after that brief stoppage, Panthers looking to get on the board first.
Pick.
That's a good screen. I don't know if we didn't know if that was allowed last game. We looked it up. I believe it is.
We gotta give thanks to Katie and Cameron Haggerty for the information about lacrosse.
They were very generous.
Over the past few days, they have helped us out a lot to understand the game.
You know, we're all learning here. I know there's some people out there maybe don't understand it. We're going to help you try to understand as much as we have in the past few days. As Council Rock now takes back possession and are in transition once again. Under the 19-minute mark here, score 0-0. Council Rock in possession. Looking towards the middle. This one's turned away. And they dump it back to Stout, the goaltender for Quakertown. Good pass here to Kira Shaw from Carolyn Saprell now. Quakertown looks like they got numbers here. Got a chance to get on the board first. Shaw looking to make a move. Whistle blown, another foul. Can't lie. Don't know what any of the foul signals mean. But I do know that this is another one of those 8-meter type shots. A little bit longer than 8 meters, I think.
Little spin move.
And another whistle.
Good try.
Looks like a little bit of confusion now, but it's going to be Shaw taking it. This is one of them 8-meter shots. You know,
There
we're
we go.
learning. I also got to thank my husband. She helped us out a little bit, too.
There we go.
As Kira Shaw looking to get on the board first.
Ooh.
Almost had it. Council Rock possession as they were close as that one. This one's turned over. Kira Shaw with a chance to score, and she does. 1-0. Quakertown is on the board first. Student section's making noise. At the 17.5-minute mark, the Panthers are on the board first. Virtue of that turnover by the Council Rock defense.
Such an important score early on in the game, getting that first strike.
Sound like a golf commentator.
I'm trying here, man. I'm trying. This is my first time doing this.
No, man, listen, I remember the first time I was up here on a 49-0 blowout loss in football. It was rough. I can't lie, it was rough. Then we did lacrosse. My first lacrosse game went down 20-2. You know, overall just rough. Kira Shaw with the goal for Quakertown. As this one tipped up into the air, and Quakertown wins the draw. Not a face-off. Once again, we're learning everything here. So now this time it looks like it's Natalie Boyd on the right side.
Great ball movement so far from Quakertown. Passes it inside.
This is Cameron Haggerty just wide. Had a shot there as the goalie left the net. It'll remain Quakertown ball.
We have also just learned that if it is a shot, whoever is closest to the ball retains.
You got it.
Retains a possession, and if it's a pass or you trip out of bounds, and it's the other team's ball.
Correct. Looks like we got 5 Quakertown defenders chasing this Council Rock girl in the back.
Foul finally called.
I ain't seen Calvin Johnson get that type of defense. That was crazy. A little LeBron James defense. Another whistle now.
I don't see anything on that one.
That
There
one
was
looked
not
clean.
too much contact
That looked
there.
like a nice little stick poke, you know?
Oh, it's quick.
Okay, so
Is
they
Quaker
do
Town
rule a
ball?
Panthers ball.
Okay.
I have no idea what just happened. I'm not going to lie. But it's going to be Cameron Haggerty taking it. So now here's Maria Waymeyer. She gives it over to Rosenberger. Casey Rosenberger, the lone freshman on the Panthers varsity team, throws one out in front.
Just wide.
Just wide of the net. Quakertown looking to maintain possession. It looks like Maury's going to be the first one to it. And it will remain Panthers ball. We got a tough view whenever that ball hits the corner of the end zone over there, but
Gets
we could see it.
checked.
And it looks like they are going to call that. There we go. Look at this.
There we go.
We're learning up here.
Nice, man. I know you
Look
love
at
to see
that.
that. Love to see that.
Looks like Council Rock beat the Quakertown Panthers in a scrimmage last year. They did not play an official game. So we got, I believe it's Maury now taking it for the Panthers. She gives it off to Boyd. Now Cameron Haggerty has her pass deflected. Fight for the ball now. And it looks like Rosenberger with the ground ball to pick it up. Another vocab term we learned for virtue of the Haggertys. As Council
Ball's
Rock.
picked up again.
Oh, there's a tough trip. I like that. Lay the boomstick. Let them know you're here. I like that. Let's get some energy.
Quakertown are very aggressive, and we love to see it.
Council Rock's been returning that, so I think that's justifiable. You know, they have
Ball
grounds
is
to do
tipped.
that. Catalano looking to scoop this one up. Ball's on the ground, rolling around, and Council Rock
Foul
comes up
called.
with it.
Timeout?
Yeah,
Oh,
timeout.
Timeout. No foul.
It's the first
no
one I've
foul.
seen of these. I hadn't seen a timeout yet. There were no timeouts in the last game, just a halftime.
Yeah.
And a stoppages between goals, obviously. But
Oh, yeah. That's a lot of timeouts. A lot of goals scored. A lot
yeah,
of
well,
time
yeah,
rest.
but like a timeout called by the coach is
No,
different.
yeah, no. Just don't think they needed one.
Let's get our shout out in now. We have to shout out the great people over at Soul Delish, who we went to before this game. Great food overall. I recommend the jerk chicken Alfredo. The place is in town. It's next to Fiesta Habanero. Overall, great food, great people.
It is definitely worth the wait. Definitely is.
Worth the wait. If you want to order ahead, maybe you're in a rush, you can do that. And the food is definitely worth the price, as it can last you multiple days, multiple meals. Let that, even if you let it sit, it still tastes good the next day. It's perfect.
Some might even say it tastes better.
Some might say it tastes better. We were told that
We were told that.
by the great people over at Soul Delish. So once again, we recommend that you check them out. If you need any food suggestions, don't be afraid to let any of us know if you happen to see us. I don't know how you would see us, but if you did. Jaden had the jerk chicken Alfredo.
Right
Jaden, you want
next
to give
right now.
your analysis on the jerk chicken Alfredo?
The chicken it's seasoned perfectly. It's cooked perfectly. It's very juicy. It's not dry at all. The noodles are also seasoned very well. They're cooked and they're soft and they're not chewy. They're not overcooked. You know, it's all
It's
just
overall just perfect.
It's perfect.
It's
I'll
perfect.
give it a 10 out of 10. My food came out hot. Like we said, it is not fast food. They cook it from scratch.
Correct.
It's amazing. It is amazing.
Some other important information, you know, if you happen to be out there, you're a junior or senior at Quakertown High School. Junior prom, April 22nd. Tickets are being sold this upcoming week.
$70.
$70. That's going to hurt the bank account a little bit. It's all right. It's worth it.
Inflation is something, huh?
Yeah, inflation is crazy.
It is.
And if you're a senior out there watching, May 6th from 6 to 10 p.m.,
$80.
that steel stacks $80. I guess there's being a senior tax on the extra $10. You know, it's more like 160. You gotta multiply it by 2 if you have a date, which is tough, but it's all right. We'll make it work.
Some of us might not be going to both, you know. They got to deal with one.
Yeah, we got that. It was worth it. Now
Maybe.
after that timeout and our shameless plug, Council Rock will take over on offense. Looking to not to score at 1. Panthers are set up in their zone defense. It's number 10 for the Hawks now takes this inside.
Great
Nice stop.
defense.
Kira Shaw showing up on both ends.
Loses it.
As I say that.
Taking it behind the net again.
Looks like Quakertown's has done a really good job at defending the cuts to the net. I mean, that was kind of a struggle recently.
There it is. Oh,
in that Penn Ridge game.
It's not there.
They've been congesting those passing lanes. Another turnover here possible. Can Katie Haggerty scoop it up? Yes, she can, and it'll be Panthers' ball after that foul. Jane, what do you think of her? What do you good defender, right?
She's a great defender. I mean,
Yeah.
she's one of the best on the team. Also a great attacker. We saw her a little bit last game. Unfortunately, just missed the 2 looks that she had. But she's very versatile. Very versatile.
Yeah, versatile player. Do all things on the field.
She can.
Council Rock now back in possession as Kira Shaw looking to scoop this one up.
Knocks it away.
Ball's been on the ground a lot. Kate Durstein now
It has been great defense on both sides.
taking it for the Panthers. They have numbers here with a chance to advance. Here's Cameron Haggerty. She turns, loses it, trying to scoop it up. Falls
Trips,
down.
No call.
Hawks will maintain possession. Goalie's all the way out of her crease looking for the ball, but the Hawks advance it down
Katie Haggerty picks up the ball.
the length of the field. Under 13 minutes to play. Lead is 1-0 for the Panthers. Here's Delaney Lamont.
They've
back
been
on
very
defense.
unselfish with the ball this game, and it's seemed to be working out very well for them.
It's a perfect pass there from Catalano over to Shaw, now over to Hibbsman. Taking it at the top of your screen as she cuts towards the middle.
Using her
Recently
speed.
committed to Seton Hill. We shouted that out last time, and there's a foul.
Hard foul.
Quakertown now gets set up on offense. Everything just looks a lot more cohesive right now. I'm feeling good about this.
I feel pretty good about it, too.
Here's Stover taking it down the middle
Great shot, she
and finds the
scores.
back of the net. The lead is 2-0.
Student section going
Absolutely wild in the booth, in the stands. It's 2-0 Quakertown. And we got all the momentum right now. Council Rock's defense does not know what just hit them. They're confused. They don't know what to say.
I would be too, Rocco.
What are we watching right now? Oh, my goodness. Quakertown has matched their goal total in the first game just in the opening 12 minutes. That was an electric reaction. I will say, nothing really compares to the excitement of a lacrosse goal. You know, like touchdowns, you could kind of feel it coming. And basketball, you know.
3-point shots, like.
Yeah, but there's so many of them. In
There's a
lacrosse, not as many. You know, the
Yeah.
importance of each goal is definitely there.
Oh, yeah. Especially going up against a team like Council Rock South. You know, they're very strong. Going up 2-0 in the first half.
Got a tumble here on the opening draw.
Defense has been absolutely stellar by Quakertown. I can pretty confidently say that I'm not scared to have the ball on our side of the field.
Which is different than the last game.
It is very different. I
can't lie.
My view has definitely been turned 180 degrees.
It'll be Hawks ball after that draw.
Cameron chasing them from across
Cameron
the field.
Haggerty is doing a dash right now to get back on defense. Unfortunately, can't pass that blue line as she is an attacker. And once again, another turnover forced.
Great defense.
But Council Rock chases after it to maintain
Was
possession.
that a shot?
I don't think that didn't look like a shot.
That did
to me,
not look
to
like
be
a shot. It
entirely
looked like they
honest.
just dropped the ball, really.
I thought that's just a turnover.
Yeah. Still no worries from me.
Yeah, no worries yet. And a nice little high stick there. That's what that was. Totally didn't make that up. So it'll be an 8-meter shot now for the Hawks. Their first big scoring opportunity here with 11:25 to go here in the first half.
Will Quakertown's defense be able to stop it? We will find out.
Being able to stall the possession here. No opening shot off the 8-meter. Looking inside now. This one's
Great
tipped.
defense again.
Stout able to get a piece of it out in front, and Council Rock is on the board. They cut the lead in half.
It's a little unfortunate bounce there. It's okay.
That's all right. They just got to be a little bit careful in the box there with the fouls. You don't want to allow any big scoring opportunities.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, no reason to panic yet. You know, still got that goal lead.
We still have
Still
a
got
goal
plenty
lead.
of time left to build on this lead, get some more cushion.
I'm still very confident in this defense.
I'm feeling good right now. I
I'm-
like the
I'm
way this
feeling-
game is played out. You know, the last game, Quakertown really just did not have any time on attack. I mean, it felt like the ball was down on Penridge's end the entire time.
Nah,
It does not feel like that tonight.
it does not.
It does not.
not.
Quakertown went 5-13 last season. They finished 44th in District 1. Looking to get their first win here tonight. Hawks win the draw as they look to knock this one at 2 after that goal by number 21.
Great defense.
Whistle's called, Quakertown ball. You know what happened there? Or,
It might have been a cross stick. I think that's
yeah, I
right.
like that. That sounds right.
It was explained if you have the stick in your left hand and the defender has the stick in their right hand and they're coming towards you, then and they can't cross their stick. But I think the offense actually crossed their stick across the defender's body that time.
So it's kind of like most holding calls in football. Normally on the defense, or I'm sorry, most
Mostly
hands
on
to
the
the face.
offense.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
most
mostly.
hands to the face calls or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Most would be on one side, but it can occur on the other end.
I'm
as
pretty
well.
sure that's what happened. Not 100%.
But it looks like they're giving it back to Council Rock.
What just happened?
So we clearly know absolutely nothing.
I thought I did something there for a second.
I mean, I
but
thought we were on to something
I
too,
thought we were
honestly.
too. It looked like something else, but we have no power over that.
Yeah, we do not, unfortunately. Katie Canalado now on defense. They dump it underneath.
Great defense by Katie Haggerty.
And it looks like we got a whistle.
I don't know. You gotta let the kids play.
I agree. I agree. Let them play. Did they get okay? We got a yellow card on 26 of Council Rock, so that'll send her off for 2 minutes. We thought it was 3 minutes last game. We were
It is
wrong.
Quakertown's ball.
And another whistle.
Let them play, bro.
I agree. And appears we got the confusion sorted out.
Still don't know what happened.
I don't even think the players know what's going on right now. They all look
Katie Haggerty looks like
perplexed.
she's speaking to the ref.
She
Has her
looks-
mouthpiece out.
She looks perplexed right now. So now here's Durstein.
Behind.
Pass is almost picked off, intended for Shaw. Shaw
What the-
scoops this one way up in the air. A rainbow pass to Olivia Stover. And that's going to be a stick check. No? Stick check? Yeah, that's
Ref
a
got in the
stick
way of
check.
that
That's
one.
a stick check. I like that. Good call, ref. So you are allowed to play your position and stand your ground, kind of, but you're not allowed to shove the offensive attacker.
Giving up to Cameron Haggerty. She's taking it all the way to the middle. Loses it.
This one's a scramble out in front now in the direction of Sierra Mori. Still nobody scooped it up, and now back into the possession of Haggerty. It's been a pretty entertaining opening half so far.
It has
A
been.
lot of action, a lot of scoring chances. As Stover spins, looking
Ooh.
for her second goal. And now the boomstick is
call.
laid once again by Sierra
call.
Mori. Council Rock defender lost her stick, but no call. And
Dang,
now
somebody's got. I think Livia Stover just got smacked in the face.
this has been a physical game so far.
It has been.
I lo-
Overall, they have been letting them play. you know?
I love it. I'm a big fan.
Goalie running up all the way to the 20-yard line.
Goalie
Getting
is
chased by
getting
Cameron
hawked down
Haggerty.
by both Haggertys. The Haggerty defense.
Booth is
So
going
Ka-
absolutely
it
crazy.
appears Katie Haggerty's probably covered about 400 yards of ground on the field so far.
She has been everywhere. And I've been told that if you are a defender, one of the midfielders has to go back behind that blue line for a defender to cross it. That's how it
Nice.
was not offsides there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So now it's Kate Durstein on the top corner of your screen. And we got
Timeout
another timeout taken. Second of the half.
It's been very entertaining so far.
Got a stoppage at 8:35.
I've enjoyed myself.
I have. Been a pretty entertaining opening half. Cannot complain. I mean, the last game was obviously a little rough. Can't deny that.
Yeah, this is definitely a bounce back for the Panthers here.
Got any other shout outs you want to plug during the dead time? Nothing.
I don't got anything, bro.
Although pretty much all of the sporting events today were
I was
canceled.
not prepared for this. Jack James was supposed to be here today, but unfortunately he was called into Walmart.
Yeah, he was called in work. we'll go with that. Yeah. He's at work right now. Maybe he's listening to us. If he is,
I don't think so.
Sorry, Jaden's replacing you, Jack. If you are listening.
We all hate you, Jack.
Wow. And back to the advertisement portion. Pretty much all of the games today were canceled from Quakertown Sports, as the baseball game was canceled, softball game was canceled due to the rain. Girls lacrosse, the only one still going here tonight.
It's got to be because of the turf field. It's a great field we have here.
It is a great field here at Alumni Field. Perfect complex.
Mm-hmm. We enjoy it very
much.
much.
I've always appreciated how perfect the queue is at midfield. I mean, there's not one mistake on that queue. It's literally perfectly round.
It is.
It's honestly impressive.
It's very nice to look at.
It is. It's like Council Rock's taking their sweet time in the huddle.
What are they plotting for, bro?
I don't know what they're cooking right now. We're going to find out, though.
I'm still very confident in this Quakertown. The whole team at this point, really.
Looking for win number 1 on the year. Looking at the upcoming schedule for Quakertown, I believe they have Upper Dublin on Monday on the road, and then they're back at it against William Tennant on Wednesday. Winnable game there on Wednesday is William Tennant did not win a game last season. So 8.5 to play here in the first half. Here's Natalie Boyd taking it on the right side. She looks to throw one out in front, intercepted by the netminder, and she's once again doing a dash. She's all the way out at the 30. This is kind of crazy. This is turned over now. Casey Rosenberger with a chance to scoop it with the goalie out of the net. Can she pull it from all the way out? No, she cannot. No limitless range, unfortunately.
You got to get that next badge upgrade, unfortunately.
Goalie once again with a nice PBU there as ball's rolling around on the ground. No call. And there it is. Yep. Sierra Mori called for the foul. And they'll now stop it. Once again, I think we should just be letting them play there.
We should be letting them
kind of
play.
A weak call.
Both teams have been very physical, and it looks like they've been up to the pace on this game, and so I don't think the refs should be stopping them.
I think you should let them play.
It's been very fast paced.
More cuts than net there that Quakertown defended. As Council Rock work it behind the back of the net. And we got another foul.
It really seems like Council Rock is trying to push the behind the net offense here, but it doesn't seem to be working out too well for them, as their only score has been off an 8-meter shot that turned into an error. I
think we need a mic'd up ref to hear what's going on. We need to hear some of these call explanations because a little shaky so far. So now Durstein and Cave looking to scoop this one up.
Two of them honored. Is able to get away up the left side of the field now.
Quakertown looking to get their third goal tonight.
Set by Karen Haggerty.
As Kate's moving on in, getting closer to that. She's hitting the face. That's got to be something. How is that on Case? What? I must be missing something.
We have said let them play, but
oh, there we go.
Okay, yellow
she's
card.
signaled it wrong. She signaled it wrong.
Okay.
It's a yellow card on Council Rock. Looks
good.
like she just pointed the other way. I thought she was signaling possession. So now it's Kate Durstein with a chance to take advantage of this 2-minute penalty. So this isn't really an 8-meter shot. This looks a little further than 8 meters.
It does. I have no clue what's going on.
I don't know what you call that. We're
is that a 10 meter or 12?
Oh, nice shot there on net. Who's closer to it?
Looks like the goalie is.
Unfortunately, it's going to be the goalie. This goalie's getting her steps in, man. Oh, she turns it right over. Cameron Haggerty with a chance to score. No, just wide. Oh.
Student section's crazy.
Just
very frustrating.
The energy is here tonight.
It's understandable. It's a very close game. We love the energy.
Under 6 minutes to play here. We cannot see with the ball. There, the goalie's got it. This goalie, man, she's kind of impressed me. I don't know why she's doing all this running. I thought you could just maybe, I don't know, that seems like a really aggressive strategy.
Here, both benches are electric right now.
Yeah, you can hear the noise from up here in the booth.
They're louder than the refs.
And we have the windows closed.
We do
so,
have
I
the
mean, that
windows
should say
closed.
something if we can hear them all the way up here. Council Rock with a breakaway opportunity and a nice save made by Grace Stout. Tipped out of bounds. It'll
Wow.
remain Hawks ball, though.
Wow. Just wow.
So now behind the back of the net. It's now number 3 of Council Rock. Just a tick under 5 minutes to play here. Council Rock looking to not to score 2. She loses it. Katie Haggerty takes over, but a foul's called once again.
I don't agree with that call. I don't agree with it.
You're not biased at all, obviously. That's a totally unbiased
I really don't
perspective.
think that was a foul.
Yeah. So this is like a limitless range NBA 3 that we're gonna call this. This is not 8 meters. I don't know what you really refer to that as. It's a top of the key shot. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
Quakertown's been communicating very well on defense this game.
Now number 10 inside for Council Rock, and she ties the game at 2.
Right as I say something, I do not say anything. I just keep my mouth
You know,
shut.
you gotta learn from Jack. He's learned you can't really say anything, especially when the other team's in position to make you look like a moron. that's when you gotta wait. Score side of 2, back and forth game.
As it does look like there was a miscommunication on defense there.
Facts. I like that. We'll go with that. So now it's my Hibsman back on the draw with 4:14 to play here. Tied at 2. Game number 3 of the season. Number 3 of Council Rock. She's leaning in.
Very far.
Yeah, and this one's flown up in the air. My goodness. Shaw unable to
The Council
control
Rock's
that
ball.
one.
Quakertown immediately picks her up.
The pressure's there, though. They're definitely
it's very
getting
much
on the
there.
ball, which I like to see. Council Rock
Behind the net again.
swooping behind the back of the net once again.
Has not worked once for them. They still keep going back to it.
And there's a push. I saw that one. Looks like that's on Carolyn Saprell.
It's very tall.
She is. 3-sport athlete.
1,000 points in basketball.
Soccer, basketball, and lacrosse. That's mad impressive. So an 8-meter shot opportunity here for Council Rock to take the lead. And Grace Stout says
Great
no
defense.
way. As Quakertown will not get the possession there, even though it looked like we had a defender
I think
there
it
that
was
was the
because
closest.
they touched the ball before they went out of bounds again.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, if they touch it, that negates the shot.
Yeah. The gates. It's a vocab word.
Okay, yeah, we definitely need a ref mic because what? I'm trying, man. I really am.
I can't figure it out.
I'm really trying. Once again, Council Rock inside.
defense.
Grace Stout denies this one. Launches one downfield in the direction of Hisman, and that's a turnover. You know, I'd like a safer pass there out of the net.
I agree.
I think our offense has done a pretty good job moving it downfield. I don't think we have to risk anything there.
Yeah, they have been giving the ball up very well today.
Yeah, they have. So now number 10 of Council Rock. Once again, apologies. We do not have a roster for the Hawks. So we're doing our best here. We'll go with left knee brace for number 10. Yeah, that's a defining
works, yeah.
characteristic. Left knee brace with the ball. Working on Carolyn Saprell.
Just told I look like Jack James.
That's
That
another
is such an
turnover.
insult.
I want to take that, honestly.
At halftime, I will be beating them up.
All right, yeah, we heard that. we found out Jack is listening. Jack, if you're out there,
we all hate you.
yeah.
Again.
Wow. Wow. Scooped up in midfield. Katie Haggerty once again fighting for it. Kira Shaw's in on it, and Council Rock comes out with it.
This is not good for Quakertown, looks like.
You got a
2-on-2.
2-on-2 opportunity here. Spinning
Ooh.
Catalano with what I thought was solid defense. The ref did not agree with me. That's going to be a foul.
I did think there was a little.
There's
hit to
definitely
the
some
face there.
physicalness.
Yeah.
Council Rock number 1.
That is an 8-meter shot. I can confidently say that.
That is 8 meters. Looking to take the lead here tonight. Grace
Great
Stout
defense
slaps
again.
that one out of her hands.
Council Rock resetting now.
Bro, the intensity is crazy
It
today.
has been.
I mean, a lot of physical plays.
Looks like Quakertown is surprising this Council Rock offense.
Council Rock is pretty explosive. They had 18 goals as Grace Stout once again picks that one off. They had 18 goals against Hatboro, so you came into this game kind of
Looks like
worried.
they need to come back for Grace. It looks like all of them are just dispersing around. Oh, it worked
Well,
that time.
that's why we don't know anything.
Yep.
And Mayev's been out taking this one.
Off to the
Quakertown
race.
has numbers across the 20, loses it, unfortunately, takes a tumble, but a foul's called. It'll stay Panthers ball. Now Livian Stover inside, working behind the back of the net. Stover gives it off to Rosenberger. That rhymes. Look at that.
We
Poet.
like that.
Didn't even know it. Oh, my goodness, I'm on fire. My Hibsman now at the top. Gotta have fun with this.
The Italian Eminem.
I like that. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm a fan of that one. Gotta get that trademarked. Student sections, let them hear it. Kira Shaw scoops this one up on the right side.
Looks like she
Looking-
had the pass inside, but gave
She
it
has
up.
her goggles knocked off. That's got to be something, right? Yeah, there's a foul. And it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here with 13 and a half seconds left. So we got to get a quick shot up.
Booth has some words to say.
And there's no 2-for-1, unfortunately, in lacrosse. Here's Kira Shaw. Got to make a move quick as soon as this play starts. Time ticking, under 10
seconds
now.
left.
Kira Shaw makes her move, moving back towards the middle, dumps it off to Stover with a chance to score. Almost goes top shelf off the bar. And that will be the end of the first half. An
It's been a
overall
solid half. It has been a
electric
solid half.
first half. Offensively, got off to a quick start. Kind of struggled in the second half of that opening half. But overall, I can't really complain. Defense did a pretty good job.
Grace
Pressure
Stout has
was
been
there.
doing an amazing job.
Grace Stout has done an absolutely perfect job.
I just see
pretty
her
much in that.
teammates going to congratulate her from a great half.
Overall, can't ask for a better start. We'll be back for the second half after this 5-minute intermission. Welcome back to the second half here at Alumni Field after that brief intermission. Quakertown on top.
Nope, tied.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot. 2-2. Been a little bit. It feels like we're on top.
The way they have been playing, it does feel like we have been on top.
Overall, electric first half. That's how we're going to describe it.
Electric.
Pretty much cannot complain about anything.
You cannot.
Offense played pretty well. We're going to switch sides of the field.
Just a little tiny mistakes on defense that have caused 2 goals. But other than that, it's been pretty good.
A couple of turnovers on some passes, but definitely fixable. I'd like to hear that. So, opening draw of the second half, it'll be Natalie Boyd looking to wing this one for Quakertown.
I don't understand why they switch up the what you call it?
The sides of the field?
No. I mean the two
draw
players.
person?
Yeah, the draw. I don't
That's a good question.
understand
Just
that. There's a little strategy going on.
Yeah,
There.
maybe there's some strategic reasons we're not aware of. We'll have to ask some more players about it. We'll figure
Ball
it
given
out.
up again. Scrambling.
Council Rock in
Retains
possession here with 24 and a half to play here in the game. Behind the back of the net.
Again.
Catalano, the closest defender there, as Council Rock trying to swoop in front of the net to take the lead.
This behind the net has not been working at all for them. Quakertown's defended it very well throughout the whole game.
You'd think they probably learned that from the
First
Ridge
half?
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're right.
Yeah. I mean, had a little interview the other day with one of the players, and they said just the whole practice, they practiced a man-down defense, which is 2-on-3 defense. So that probably helps out with their defense tonight.
What you're saying is we got the adjustments.
We do have the adjustments.
We got
the adjustments.
This got to be a stalling call, bro. They've been sitting behind the net. With the
Where's the play clock
yeah,
at?
right. We need a shot clock. All that's freed up, wide open.
Oh, Grace
Grace
Stout
is a brick
again.
wall of nets. As Council Rock maintains possession. Once again, Council Rock getting the ball movement in. It's not really creating much, though.
Yeah, I've been able
I
to
should not have
capitalize.
said that. I should have waited till we got
You
the ball.
should have waited.
They're going to score. If they score, it's my fault. But it's all right.
Rocco, if we lose this game by 1 goal.
It's all right. Carol's there. She looks like a 7-footer right now. I'm not going to lie. Splits the
Great
defense, though.
by Carol.
With a nice little stick check there to poke it away. Hawks still in possession, though.
They're just getting swarmed by Quakertown defenders.
Can't enter the crease, though. The offense. In this case, the Hawks.
Quakertown looks like they're defending everything pretty well so far.
I like the stick up.
Yeah,
Hands
stick
up.
up.
Yeah,
Stick
I like
up.
that.
I like that. Great save
Grace
again.
out with the leg save.
Katie Haggerty trying to pick up the ball again. Doesn't get it.
Just these rebounds are flinging right back out to the Hawks. Haven't been able to steal back the possession.
It's like a basketball going straight off the backboard. No rim at all.
Yeah, you can't really control it. It's just kind of unlucky.
Yeah.
Council Rock, once again, trying to get it inside.
Great
here. They
defense
lose it.
once again.
Catalano, the closest defender on that shot.
Straight over the net. Not even close.
Once again, though, still Hawks ball. Stop me if you heard that before. And it'll be an 8-meter shot opportunity for the Hawks. They scored on a rebound chance earlier on in the first half on one of these. Looking for goal number 3 in the lead. Stout.
Great save by Grace Stout
stonewalls
again.
That shot.
Foul called.
Quakertown will take over. How about this performance from Grace
There has
Stout?
been about 5 saves just in that one possession, I think. Oh, maybe 4 or 5, something like that.
We need a stat tracker.
We do need a stat tracker.
We'll go back after the game and
Katie Haggerty bringing up the ball.
take the notes for the next one and give you those stats, but don't have them live. But overall, she's done a great job in that. So now
She
here's
has.
Casey Rosenberger out on offense.
Loses it. Picks up the ball again. Both teams have been playing great defense, by the way.
They have. Overall, low-scoring game, 2-2 in lacrosse. Not something you see every day.
Quakertown brings it behind the net. Little spin move there.
Sierra Mori with it, with 21 minutes remaining in the game.
Tries to get to
for-
Cameron Haggerty.
Looking for Haggerty, but
Wasn't
Mori
able to.
staying back on it, maintaining possession.
Very shifty back there.
Definitely. Fighting behind the back of the net now is Quakertown as they get it back to Rosenberger. Spin move there.
Has
Makes
a little
one
lane.
miss. Nice little Euro step moving towards the middle.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ball falls out
So close. So
of her
close.
stick. We have a whistle, though, and it will be
Quakertown's ball.
8-meter shot. There's got to be a better name for that. 8-meter shot? I don't know. Rosenberger fires one on net. It looks like that's caved behind the back of the net to maintain possession for Quakertown. That one had a shot.
with it again. She is one of the only 2 scorers for Quakertown. What just happened?
Everyone frozen.
What happened? We're wasting time here, bro.
Beats me. If you're confused at home, don't worry. So are we.
Is
It'll
this a
stay
10-meter
Quaker-
shot? What? You got another 12-meter going on here? Or what?
Is this a 12-meter? Do you add 4 meters? Is that how that works?
I don't
We'll go
know.
with that.
Just about.
Looks like it's Natalie Boyd with it, though, on the right side of the field for the Panthers. Fires one back to Rosenberger at the top.
Makes
She
a little
makes
move.
a move there. Gets by one
Loses it.
defender.
Counter Rock picks it up.
Council Rock is back on the attack.
Both Katie Haggerty and Catalano both there to defend it.
Council Rock with a chance to try to go fast here.
Go behind the net
Once
again.
Stop me if you heard this before. They're a big fan of that, I think. Inside pass now. They get the free lane. And Council Rock takes the lead 3-2. It's just unfortunate. You know,
They played.
you figured they were due for one eventually on one of those passes inside.
Yeah. I think that's the only thing that Quakertown really needs to improve on there. It's just the inside passes.
And they have done a pretty good job compared to how they played on Wednesday against those.
Oh yeah, most
And
definitely.
I think Grace Stout has definitely done an absolutely
Amazing job.
amazing
really.
job in net.
Can't ask for much more.
She has stopped a few of those.
A few.
Yeah, it's a few of the high opportunity chances for Council Rock. Fortunately, they got one there to take the lead 3-2. That's 3 unanswered now for the Hawks after Quakertown got up to a 2-0 opening half start.
I think this Quakertown offense will be able to provide at least one more goal to tie the game up. As they do start with it, but immediately lose it and get it right back.
Stover picks it right back up off the turf. Another whistle.
Let him play. Come on, bro.
Stage Quakertown ball, but let him play, man. Stopping the flow. Let's Council Rock it back. Not a fan of that.
Nah.
Now here's Durstein moving on in, getting closer to the net, working it. Back behind again.
Quakertown resetting.
Dumps it off to Cave. They give it over now to Maury. 18.
They had a nice little give and go
30
going
to
there.
play.
Just no go happened.
Just a give.
Just a
Just
give.
a give. Durstein now
Nice pass
finds
there.
Cave behind the back of the net. She loops back around. Quakertown looking for an opening.
Little spin move back to Livian Stover.
She
Gets
gets
hit in the head.
No call, though.
That's one we gotta call it, you know.
I agree. Scooped up by Maury, though. Another spin move. Weaving around the defenders. Poked back up into the
Watch
air.
out behind.
Maury trying to scoop it back up.
She is smacking her stick.
Man, this is a physical game.
It is. I'm enjoying it.
This has
I
been
am.
a really entertaining half and then first opening 8 minutes here in the second.
Nice spin move.
That's what I'm saying. Kira Shaw now on the right side gives it off to Cave. She trips and falls. Possible turnover here. That's a kick. Is that allowed? That cannot be allowed. That cannot be allowed.
She just tripped on
She
nothing.
just kicked the ball.
She just tripped on nothing,
She
and,
was
and
not
it's Council
soccer,
Rock's
man.
ball.
It's lacrosse, bro.
She tripped on air. Oh,
Oh, she drops it now. What is going on?
what happened? She just lost
think
the
we're
ball and they
echoing-
stopped it again.
We're echoing the thoughts of many others out there. That was a little crazy, but
She just lost it there and they stopped it. Like I don't
I guess they were
understand.
saying they weren't set for the play. But that's
little
beyond.
check by
beyond
Cameron
my
Haggerty
knowledge.
there.
It'll remain Council Rock ball, though. It's number 1 for the Hawks. Move is back behind the net. It's pretty clear that's a staple of their offense. I think it's a staple of a lot of lacrosse offenses from what I've
It does
watched,
look
but
like it. We only watched 2 games though.
Yeah, without I watched a little bit more trying to understand it, but
Have you?
it's tough. You can't really just pick it up from that. You got to continue to watch, especially in person, to kind of get the vibe and the feel of it.
I guess you're right.
But I've enjoyed the challenges. Council Rock
Scores again.
takes a 2-goal lead now. Another inside pass in front of that high opportunity scoring chance.
You know, I do have season tickets, so I think I'll be able to understand it a little more.
Yeah.
You know?
It's definitely an improvement overall, though,
It definitely has been.
for the Panthers. This is a tough matchup, too. Council Rock, they were 11-5 last year, made the playoffs. Lost in the first round, but
Pretty
overall,
sure
solid unit.
Council Rock lost to Penridge 14-4 earlier in the season or last season, one of the two.
Yeah, I believe it was last season.
So obviously they're a little better, but I still expected a lot less from this Quakertown team. But they've been able to hold their own this game.
So now here's Hibsman on the draw. 16-34 to stage a comeback and pick up win number 1 on the year.
Why
Another-
do they
another
keep
tumble.
keep
They
falling?
keep tripping. The turf must be slippery. It hasn't recovered from the rain, apparently. It's Kira Shaw with a nice, oh, that's Carroll with a nice deflection there. but
Quakertown swarming them again.
Council Rock still maintains possession. Stop me if you heard this one. They're behind the back of the net. Looks like Council Rock's trying to get their offense set here. Nice little screen to try to free up the middle. A little bit of stalling action here now for the Hawks as they look for a pass that Kira Shaw's almost able to intercept, but now free lane for the Hawks. Number 3 moving in.
Scores again.
Finds the back of the net. It's 5-2. And this one's starting to unravel a little bit on the Panthers.
I think the Panthers might need to take a timeout here if they still have one. I don't know if they
Yeah, maybe
reset
get it.
after halftime.
Yeah,
but,
they still have one timeout.
They still do? Okay. I think it would be good to take a timeout here, rethink the defense, and then
I
move
think
on
it
with
starts
the
with
game.
winning this opening draw here, too. You know,
It
Council
does.
Rock
It
has
does.
just been
They've been
able to
dominating that.
been able to take possession and have not given it back up. So if you can start with it here, try to give them a little bit taste of their own medicine. Scoring. Guess it's not their own medicine. This is kind of the goal of
It's
the
just
game.
the game.
Yeah. So 15-47.
Maya Hibson back with the.
Just deflects right to the Hawks. That's just unfortunate.
That is very
That's
unfortunate.
unfortunate. He can't do much about that.
Like a tip off an NBA game goes straight to the other team.
We got a loud motorcycle driving by Alumni Field.
We don't appreciate that.
Dave's been fighting for it. She tips this one up, looking to get the ground ball. Takes a
Tripped.
tumble, and refs
Foul
give
is
her the
called.
call. Looks like our check cleared. That's got to be something. That's got to be a T, a flagrant. They got to throw her out. Oh, my goodness.
She deserves to get thrown out the game for that one.
Here's Haggerty. Katie taking this one over by midfield. Throws this one to Shaw.
Great pass.
She's able to stay on it, trying to scoop it up. And they roll it Panthers ball. I don't know why, but they did.
I don't know why they stopped it.
Yep. Now Shaw gives it up to Durstein. She's moving on in on the left side. Gives it off to Stover. Pass is deflected. Had a shot at it, but
Looks like she just didn't look the ball into her stick there.
it's tough when you're in close quarters like that, trying to
It is. It
quick
is.
turn and shoot. But
Oh yeah, I
Whatever
definitely
they
don't
say.
want to try it. Yeah, don't put me out there.
yeah, there's a reason we up in the booth.
Yep.
There is a reason we're up here. Now the Hawks looking to expand their lead to 4 goals. They've scored 5 unanswered after Quakertown took the first 2 in the first half. So Prell with a nice
Great
PBU.
defense. No. Looks like the check did not clear.
They sent the money back. That's questionable. It looks like they ruled that she hit her head. I don't
see it. That looks like the same thing to me right
Yeah,
there.
there's a makeup call coming. I feel it. Haggerty scoops it up, and a chance now in transition, flung over towards Durstein's direction.
Great pass again. Just
Cave now with it,
doesn't look like they can catch it.
fighting for it now, and it rolls out of bounds. The refs just signaled opposite directions, and now they give it to Quakertown ball.
Maybe it did clear again. I don't know.
The one got it, the other one didn't.
Yeah, we got to send a second one.
Now we got an official stoppage.
Very confused.
Now we're ruling it Council Rock ball. What is going on?
Now I don't know what exactly happened, but did
It looks
Council
like
Rock
they-
touch it last, or
I
I thought they
I
did.
thought that they did. I don't know. Maybe we're seeing things. We are biased slightly, but I mean, I don't know.
I really don't.
Another
I
stoppage.
don't
What is
understand.
going on right now,
Is it
man?
Quakertown's ball again? I really have no clue what's going
We
on.
need a lacrosse for dummies videos rolling right now. I have no idea.
101,
What is going on.
you know.
I'm trying.
And
to
we
figure
really
it-
need a ref mic. That's on the
yeah,
wish
we
list.
need a mic'd up ref that comes up here like Gene Steratore in March Madness. We need that.
Foul called again. For what? Like, I'm very confused here, Rocco.
Are they giving it to Council Rock? They are, and it's an 8-meter shot
I
opportunity.
really don't know what happened.
I don't know. That's a weak. That's a weak call.
That
in my
is a
opinion.
weak call. Just looked like there was a lot of defenders
saying.
around her. Like, that's about it.
Just some defensive pressure. I don't see anything wrong with that, but nonetheless, it's an opportunity for Council Rock, and this one's off the post, I think, and it deflects back out towards Katie Haggerty.
Not able to pick it up.
And Council Rock back on the attack again with 12:23 to go here in the second half. Another goal could potentially be the dagger, as the lead sits at 3, trying to make it 4.
Looks like they're
Hawks.
just trying to waste time behind the net.
They
at
have
this
been
point.
taking their time. You can't really blame them. It makes sense. There's no shot clock.
There is none. You know, that might be something that needs to be implemented. you
Well,
know?
I've always said it needs to be implemented in basketball, as Council Rock now goes up by 4. 6 unanswered now for the Hawks.
It seems to just be the little mistakes that have been causing Quakertown.
Yeah, just been
These
unable to
goals.
scoop the ball up off the turf. Haven't been able to get those ground balls. That
You know, haven't been able to
that
clear the
cost them
ball
the-
at all.
And Quakertown takes the timeout you were calling for a little bit ago.
I think they should have taken it sooner. I
Yeah.
do.
Still got time though. 11:57. Stage a comeback. You never say never.
Yeah, never.
Clock ain't over. Or game ain't over. You know what they say, June?
Yeah,
Game ain't over till the clock hit triple zeros. That's what they say.
That's what is that? They say that.
Yep, that's what they say.
They do say that.
They says that. I think 5 goals is possible in 12 minutes.
12 minutes. Yeah.
That's like a little under a goal every 2 minutes. You know.
I think it just depends on the defense, really. You know, if they can turn the ball over and get the clear the ball too. You know, not just being able to stop them.
force them right. I think it starts once again with these opening draws.
It does. It
Possessions
really does.
got it. Unfortunately, we've had some unlucky bounces and balls that have bounced in the favor of the Hawks, but
We'll
we
see what
probably
happens.
we probably sound like morons. I don't think we know.
You know what Drake
talking
said. We'll
What
see
is
what happens next.
I like that. We'll see. I think it's better to just openly admit that you really don't know what you're talking about.
I
rather
mean,
than-
yeah,
than
we're
acting
trying,
like-
man.
Yeah,
I mean, you
we're-
gotta appreciate
and we're
it.
learning.
You know?
We're learning. You know, the first game audio was completely wrong. We figured out the audio. That's step 1. Step 2, we had to figure out some of the things you were screwing up with the game itself. We figured some of that out. Game 3, gonna look to improve on that.
We are gonna look
It's a
to
learning
improve.
experience for everybody. Up
It is a
here.
learning experience, and we're having a great time learning too.
That is indeed true.
Even though that we are down 4, I have been enjoying this game a lot.
I mean, it's
been-
better than 18.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't complain.
I can't complain at all. Quakertown has shown great improvements in just the past 2 days, which is very remarkable.
Chance to get their first win of the year if they aren't able to do so here against Upper Dublin on Monday on the road. Before they come back to Alumni Field against William Tennant. If they don't get their first win against Upper Dublin, that's the one on Wednesday that they're likely circling, as William Tennant does not have a win in the last 2 seasons. So it looks like it'll be Maury taking this draw. Now check that'll be Kayla Glacier.
Looks like Quakertown is taking Katie Haggerty out of the game. Don't understand their strategy there. She is one of their best defenders.
Might need a break, man.
Ah,
Might need a break.
nah, she got it.
She got it. So on the face-off now, it's Glacier. If they want the comeback to start, this is where it's going to have to happen first. Got to win this opening draw and maintain possession. Popped up into the
Looks
air.
like they do. They're just not able to pick it up again. It is Quakertown's ball, though.
That is indeed factual. Is Casey Rosenberg now on the right side?
Smacked away.
Has this one ripped from her stick.
Ball loose. Took an odd bounce there. Right into
It
the.
takes some hand-eye coordination to scoop that ball up. I got to give him some credit.
Yeah,
Number
it
10 of
does.
Council Rock.
Again, don't put me out there to try it.
Yeah, nope. No way.
Nope. I can't do it.
There's a reason we're in the booth.
I can't do it.
So now Hawks looking to expand the lead to 5.
Does look like Rocco was right. Katie Haggerty looks like she does need a break as she is sitting down.
There's sort of big-time analysis there.
It is a big time analysis.
Now
But
Maury
she
and
is also a
Glacier
big
in
part of
there.
that defense, you know.
That is factual. Glacier was able to force a turnover there, but it's going to be an 8-meter call. So now a chance to go up big time. The Hawks with this 8-meter shot moving on in.
I don't
Another
see
whistle.
it. I don't see it. I really don't.
Looks like that's going to go.
Is that Quakertown's ball? Does not appear to be.
Looks like they're going to be sending Carolyn Suprell off. That'll be yellow. She will hit the box for 2 minutes.
Did you see anything, Rocco?
Nope. I don't see much, honestly, but I didn't see that.
Can you see anything, really?
It's kind of hard up here, especially with, like, when it's close down by the net with multiple defenders in. It's really tough from our vantage
We have a
point.
little support beam in the way here.
Leading your head over to the side. That's another 8-meter opportunity for the Hawks to go up 7-2, and they do so as they beat Stout. 7-2, 10:41 remaining. 7 straight goals for the Hawks.
We can't really blame Stout right now, you know. I think she's been playing very well. It's just
Yeah, just overall, you're kind of due to
it's
give
bound
up
to
some
happen at
goals
some point.
after that many shots close to the net. This is a beautiful Friday night here in Quakertown as the weather starts to get a little bit warmer. As we
We love
are
to see that.
officially in spring, which
We
is
love to see that.
we love to see that.
You know, I don't like just cold winters. I like to see some snow if it is cold. You know,
Yeah, we
it seems kind of
didn't-
useless.
we
if
didn't really
if
get
it is
that.
Just cold.
We didn't
Yeah,
really
it's
get much.
just rain, muggy. You know,
Yeah, not great.
not great at all. Very happy it's spring. Council Rock again, straight to them.
Man, we need the advanced stats on these draws, man. It feels like Council Rock has won all of them in the second half.
They might have.
So now, if you're the Hawks, you would think you'd probably be inclined to waste as much clock as possible.
Stand
move this
behind the net
around
again,
and
you know?
stand behind the back of the net.
Looks like they are going to do that.
Yeah, can't blame them.
I can't blame them.
I'd be calling for the same thing.
Yep.
Out in front again,
Great defense
tipped
there.
away, but Hawks right there to rebound it. As Lamont is there to meet the Hawks attacker behind the back of the net. Looping back around now, trying to beat Catalano to the punch, and this one is
Great
swung
defense
wide.
again from Grace Stout.
Stout launches one downfield in the direction
I think
of Cave.
in that situation, you give it up to Catalano right there.
Yeah,
you know,
try to get some ball movement.
because they have been moving the ball very well.
I haven't had trouble really in advancing. It's just these long passes that have just kind of given them trouble. And
Yeah,
then
I
when they hit the ground,
I was
have not been able
told
to scoop them
I
up.
was told that that they like Grace trying to clear it more, but
I mean, at
with
this
that
point,
risk, with
when
that,
you're down 7-2, I'd be more focused on trying to maintain possession and getting back
yeah,
into scoring.
there is a
versus
very
just
high
clearing it.
risk of just turning the ball over again.
Yeah, but I think we're at the point now where you just got to take some risks. So the score 7-2, just over 9 minutes to play in the second half and the game here at Alumni Field. Quakertown staring at an 0-3 start, looking to overcome that.
Ball loose. Picked up by Quakertown.
It's going to be Glacier now on the attack. She loses it now, rolling
Ref
out of
in
bounds,
the
but
way.
The ref in the way, but rules a Quakertown ball. Stays Panthers ball. Clock continues to tick, though, so you got to get moving
Oh.
now if you're the Panthers.
They just threw the ball away.
That's got to stop the clock, you would think.
I know. I don't understand that really.
I mean, I guess it's like soccer, kind of just a running clock pretty much. But obviously it stops after goals, but and another stoppage.
I mean, there's been a lot of stops. This is crazy.
I don't know, maybe it was just because the last game was a blowout, but there was not as many in the first game.
I like to see the game just flowing, you know.
Yeah, let them play. Let the kids play.
Let the kids play.
So it's going to be Cave on the right side, taking it across the
Mm.
sideline.
Pushed again. I
Continue
heard a whistle,
to
but
move it up. She's able to do so as it is advantage of the Panthers. So now
underhand flip.
here's Natalie Boyd on the right side, looping around.
Passes it in.
Goalie comes all the way out of her crease to try to deflect that pass, and she is successful in doing so as it is back into the possession of the Hawks. Multiple Quakertown defenders are
Swarming
hawking
them again.
down.
Haw-
Pun
I
intended.
like that. I like
hawking
that.
down the defender of Council Rock. Once again, a goalie's out at the 30. I would just be chasing her right now.
What do we know?
I guess it's kind of like hockey, how they give it back to the goalie and you
That's
kind of just
true.
reset.
Yeah.
Same as soccer. It's like every other sport with a goalie and a net. Looping back behind the net again.
Maybe it is a pretty traditional sport, you know?
Yeah. 7-11 left in the game. Totally was not purposely waiting for that. Haggerty, Katie checks back in. Carol looks like Joel Embiid out there playing defense on this girl. She's got a good probably 8. She got like the height advantage.
I give a
probably
foot,
8
bro.
inches.
I'll give it a whole foot.
Yeah, probably a whole foot.
That's definitely an advantage out there. Great defense from Haggerty.
No foul, surprisingly. As Haggerty, she's hit.
What'd you think there? A high stick?
Yeah, it looked like a high stick.
Yeah, it might have been
Might
a
have
high
got
stick.
caught the face there.
We might be biased.
Nope, not at all. If you watched our basketball commentary, you know that for sure. We were not biased, definitely. So now here's Cave with just under 6:30 to play.
Fouled again.
She continues to advance it, though, able to do so as the foul was on Council Rock.
Gives up to Rosenberger.
Rosenberger trying to make a move, cutting towards the inside, thrown on net, but
Just
Haggerty's the
missed it.
closest there. Got to get moving, though, if you're the Panthers as you're
6
down.
minutes left.
5 goals with 6 minutes left. It's going to be a tough ask. Working it back behind the net. It's Maury now. Gives it off to Rosenberger.
Spin move again.
She's been making people miss all night. Just
She has been.
been
Get her on the
multiple
football team.
defenders there. Got another stoppage. It's going to be a, what do you call this one, Jane?
Just a sigh.
Yeah.
No.
It's a foul. A little bit deeper than an 8-meter shot. I don't
12-meter shot again.
Yeah, 12 meters. Rosenberger inside. Now goalie's out of the crease. Haggerty scores. It's Cameron. Gets this one back within 4. 5:22 to play. Don't call it a comeback, but I'm sensing something. I'm sensing it.
5 minutes, 4 goals. Can they do it?
I will say it now. If they come back from this, I will be turn your TV volume down. It's going to hurt your ears. You heard how we were for the first 2 goals. If they come back down 5, oh, it's going to be crazy.
Not just us, but the whole booth, really.
Yeah, the whole booth,
Erupt in
student
just
section, it's going to be
noise,
packed. It's going
yeah.
to be crowded. It's going to be awesome.
It is pretty crowded today.
It is.
It's about 50 people here instead of 25.
Hibsman on the draw with 5:22 to play and a chance to get this one within 3. Flicked into the air. It's Stover.
She wins it again, but
26
just
of
falls
Council
into
Rock. It
Council
just
Rock's
goes
hands.
right back into the Hawks' possession, and now they're in transition out on the break.
This is where problems start right here.
So now here's the Hawks looking to expand the lead back to 5 after that goal from Cameron Haggerty, her first.
I like that pressure. They can't let them generate their offense. That's when the problems start.
It's Hibsman marking her defender now as they give it back to the right side. Carolyn
Almost
forces
deflected
the pass over into the direction of Shaw. Catalano now getting some heavy pressure on her attacker. Forces
behind
it back
the net
behind
again.
the
They gotta waste the time now.
4:30 remaining. Clock continuing to tick.
Oh, she's
Gotta
going
try
for
to
it
make a
all.
move
Great
now.
defense.
Shot is off target, but once again, the Hawks are right there to rebound it.
Tried the spin move there, but locked up.
And that's why maintaining that 2-goal lead early was ultra important, because you knew Council Rock was a pretty good unit. You knew they were pretty capable of doing what they're doing right now.
Yeah, you couldn't let them gain momentum, and unfortunately they did. I'm really lean, bro. I cannot see.
We're going to have to slide over to the other booth for the next game. Have one of us in the left booth and the other one in the right.
miserable.
Looks like we got a triple team now. Catalano trying to sneak behind.
They really need to force a turnover right here.
A whole
really
minute
now.
has been wasted, and now the ball's finally loose. And once again, yellow stick number 1 able to keep
Yellow stick.
position.
It's a fashion statement.
Yep, fashion statement. We actually learned it was to camouflage the ball, which is
We did say that
it's gotta
beginning.
be cheating, right? No,
Yeah.
just playing. Ball's tipped back onto the ground.
Checked.
That's a face. Yeah,
That
that's
is
a
a-
check, a high stick. It's something in the face. It feels like I think 2 minutes have been wasted off the clock now.
I think that was a yellow card.
It is indeed a yellow card. As
She
they
will
will
be out for
send
2 minutes at the last 3.
as they will send Sierra Mori off.
That is crucial. Critical, not
We got to
crucial.
figure out how. So there's obviously the inside arc, and then there's the deeper blue arc. How far away is that from the net?
Oh, we'll find that out.
Maybe that's like 15. My estimations are not good, so don't take my word for that.
It looks like it's flat at the top, and then it's farther on the wings. You see that?
Yeah, I guess that would make sense.
So we've been joking about it a lot, but I think the top might actually be 12 meters.
We just have Hall of Fame estimation skills.
Yeah, we got badges.
Under 3 minutes to play as counts a
Counts a rock.
rock. Expands the lead back to 5.
That
back
might
of
be
the
the
net.
dagger.
That might do it. You know what they say, June?
What do they say,
I was
Rocco?
hoping you knew. I don't know what they say.
Game don't stop till the clock hit 000.
No, I already used that one. I gotta come up with something new.
Oh, you'll figure it out. Maybe not.
You know what they say? No, I can't say that. If
We
you're
are
not cheating,
live.
you're not trying.
Guess we can.
We're obviously not cheating yet, but it's okay. So 2:53 remaining.
We do have an extra 20 up here. Maybe we could.
Yeah, we could slip that. Maybe add a couple of ticks to the scoreboard.
Yeah, I
That's
think
just
so.
kidding. That would be illegal. So Tibbs been on the draw, down by 5. 2:53 remaining. Game 7 of the NBA font.
Looks like she wins it again.
This is just unfortunate. We got to get her some help, man. It feels like
She's like
th-
LeBron
they've
of
just been-
2018, bro.
They've been in the direction of Panthers players, just haven't been able to scoop them up. It's called a ground ball. Learn that. We're doing that, Lex. On the ground. It looks like we're playing hockey right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Ref got in the way again.
So this is hockey. This is not lacrosse. This is hockey. Oh, there we go. We're back to lacrosse now. Saprell on the break. 2:20 remaining. Dumps it off to Cave in the middle.
behind.
Moving inside the 20. Has a defender behind her trying to poke it from the back, and now Cave behind the net.
Seen that one before.
Now 2 minutes remaining.
Gives up to
Give it off
Haggerty.
to Cameron. Now trying back towards the inside. Throws one on net. Back
Scores
of the net.
again.
8-4. The lead's cut back to 4. But the time, unfortunately, not
Not in our favor.
in our favor.
Yeah.
You know, they sometimes say there's no such thing as moral victories, but there's a moral victory
I
here.
think
you know,
there is too.
after going down 20-2 with Penn Ridge, the season was just kind of at the all-time low. I mean, it was the first game of the year, so obviously it was kind of second game of the year. But
And this is another great team. This is another.
this is
great
a
team.
really solid unit. It feels like Quakertown in all sports just kind of starts with some tough opponents, like football.
Yeah.
I mean, they
I
started
agree
with
with
Southern
that.
Lehigh to beat them, and then they had North Penn, CB West, both playoff teams.
Both lost by 40 or
Yeah,
something.
basketball had Upper Dublin and PW,
Yeah,
just
it's a
both
mess.
playoff
It's a mess.
teams, state champions last year. So I mean, schedule makers aren't doing us any favors. I don't know.
Wins
how
it
that
again.
I don't know. This is just unfortunate, man. I mean, it feels like we're getting some pretty good draws. It's just not.
Not being able to capitalize
Maybe
on them.
the ball going in their direction is something that the people doing the draws control.
1-on-1.
Beat Stout 9-4. If you bet the over, you might be happy. We got the Vegas line on this game, Gene? No?
Yeah. Probably should have.
Yeah. So Monday, the Quakertown will travel to Upper Dublin, another tough game, before coming back home on Wednesday.
Schedule makers really not helping us at all.
I'll be back in the booth on Wednesday at home against William Tennant. Now, There's no such thing as a guaranteed win, but on paper, it's looking like a big W, okay?
It's not a
looking like a
99%
W.
chance.
The game is circled on the
Nah,
calendars.
I will not say anything too early, okay?
Yeah,
I'm
we won't.
not trying to.
Just speculating here.
Yeah.
Now, William Tennant, they haven't won a game the last 2 years. That could change this year. Maybe they're a different team this season.
I
We'll
hope
see.
not.
Early in the year here, 3 games through
Quakertown
the
ball.
20-game season.
Don't really know what happened.
So now here's Hibsman with 1:30 to play. Offense kind of stalled out here in the second half, but the defense.
Little Euro step there.
Now inside to Stover. She
She
finds the
scores.
back of the net, leads back to 4, and they've been back and forth here
They
in the
have
last
been back
couple
and
of
forth.
minutes.
Offense has really started to pick it up.
Any way to stop the clock? You gotta-
I mean, they did right now.
while they play, like during movement. No way to do that, unfortunately. It's like, how in college football they get a first down, the clock stops. We need that in lacrosse. There needs to be something like that.
I'll be honest, I don't know college rules too well.
All right, well, that's all right.
If you say so.
Who's been on the draw, looking to make the greatest comeback in lacrosse history.
Cameras
So
flashing
that cameraman
everywhere.
over there has been. She, whoever it is, they've been putting in work. Oh, that's for sure. That flash has been hitting me in the eyes all night.
If I don't see some good flicks, I
There's-
might get a little upset.
There's definitely some good photographs of tonight's game. So 1:15 remaining. Booth is still making noise. They're still under the game.
Don't really know what noise they were making there, but
Neither do I. What are the odds of a comeback down 4 goals with 1:15? Like, what do you think has to happen?
we
We'll probably
win.
had to win that. We're playing hockey again. This is hockey. Oh, there we go. Stover scoops it up. We're back to lacrosse.
Gets hit in the face again. No call.
Someone help her out, maybe? There we go.
Looks like they're just fouling her to waste time.
That's kind of smart,
It is
honestly.
smart.
It's kind of not cool, but, I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
You're a pro now.
I mean, obviously the offense is picking up now, and
That's a laser to Hibsman. Under 50. She cuts inside. Maybe get her a screen. don't
I
know.
like the screens. The
Yeah, I
screens
like the
seem to
screens.
open up a lot of
I
space.
think we should run pick and rolls in lacrosse.
There's one right there.
Now Rosenberger moving inside, throws one on net. Oh, almost had a shot there. Haggerty's closest to it, though, so
Pick
it'll
it up,
stay
pick it up,
Panthers
pick it
ball.
up,
We're
pick it up,
under
pick it up,
30 to
pick it up,
play.
pick it up. There we go.
If you want to get the game look a little bit closer than it was, now's your opportunity.
She takes it inside, back outside again.
Pad the stats a little bit.
She's looking for something.
Haggerty spins. The foul does not do much, though, as it's going to pretty much delay the inevitable.
I think is that a cross? He was just waving
Looks
her
like that
arm
was
across
a
her body.
cross check. 2 fouls in 3 seconds has
They
to be
did.
a record.
They paused the clock. They paused the
Look at
clock.
that.
16
See,
seconds
if
left.
if
Down
I'm
4.
Cameron here, I'm just firing this thing. She did exactly that.
And she scores
she
again.
Scores. Clock stops. 11.5. Down 3. You're saying there's a chance?
Don't call it a comeback.
You think you can fire one from midfield into the net?
It's definitely a choice.
Maybe if the goalie takes a hike and decides
She's been doing that
maybe
a lot.
she needs to get her steps in again. I have to give him credit, though. After that 20-2 loss to Penn Ridge, I can't say I was expecting the most coming into this game, but this has been a thrilling showing.
I've
this
enjoyed
Quakertown team.
commentating
I've
this
thoroughly enjoyed myself up here.
game. I
as-
thank Jack for not being here, giving me this opportunity to shine,
I agree. Maybe we
calling
can
me
get
off the bench.
maybe we can get 3 mics for Wednesday. We'll see what we can do.
If I'm able to come,
Yeah,
that's also
that's
a problem.
also not a guarantee, which we're well aware. So here's Hibsman on the draw, looking to get one last win on the draw.
Looks like
She's
she
able to
finally
do so.
does.
Now Maya
3
trying
out
to
of
pad
them.
the stats. She's going to keep going. Doesn't care about the whistle. Throws one inside the cave with 1 second. Can she get it off?
No, she cannot.
She cannot find the back of the net, so that will do it. Overall, pretty solid effort from the Quakertown Panthers after that.
There's definitely been a lot of
Disappointing
improvements
loss.
since 2 days ago, but it does look like there has been a little small adjustments that can be made for next game.
Yeah, they're back at home on Wednesday against William Tennant. We will be here. They travel to Upper Dublin on Monday. I'm Rocco Pellegrino. That's Jaden Owens. We are signing off. Good night.